I'm Lara. I'm in 34 High Street in Busselton, and this is my art studio. I'm using all sorts of different mediums. I think my favorite medium is just plain pencil, because that's how I started my journey as an artist. I did an online illustration course, and that's where I discovered that I can actually draw. So I still really like doing the very detailed pencil drawings, just in plain black and white.
Are you very hard on yourself?
No, not at all, but I can't. Every time I try to loosen up a little bit, I just find myself adding more detail and adding more detail. So even if I try to do an abstract painting, it often works out very detailed. That even if you've seen that line, like I just really do every single hair, and that's what I enjoy. Well, the lion, that was just, I was influenced a bit by African animals at the time. So I did a big kodo, I did an impala, a rhino, and my partner said, why don't you do a lion? So I did.
How long would that have taken you?
Actually, that was fairly quick. Probably around 6 to 10 hours.
Yeah.
It's always really hard, I forget. Usually you find at the bottom of my drawings, you see little lines where I usually mark the hours, so I know at the end how roughly, So this is just a print, but on the original you will see there's little marks on pretty much all my pencil drawings. You will find marks on the bottom.
Shall we talk about your favourite one there?
Yes. With that one, that lady is Sarah Storm, and she is a local musician and all-round creative person, photographer, designer. And she's just really inspirational because she's very colourful, very out there. We're a very great soul, so she's just beautiful. And I follow her on Instagram. For the last 15 years, she's been a client of mine when I was a hairdresser. And yeah, I've just loved what she's done with her life, and she's just so creative.
And that quote, what is meant for you will not pass you by.
What is meant for you will not pass you by.
That's very true.
It's a meaning, it's actually tattooed on her arm, on her forearm, so in Gaelic, so her grandma is from Ireland, so that's where it all started. So that's where her tattoo actually was done as well. So that's just a really deep meaning for her, not so much for me, but I picked it up because I wanted to portray her. It's not about me. So, and you can see still there, I'm still influenced by pencil because it's mixed media. It's ink at the top, acrylic ink, and the pencil drawing on the face just to keep her very soft, because she's just a really gentle sort of person, and that's what I try to portray. Not just her colourful personality, but the soul behind it.
Yeah, great.
So this is a commission I'm working on at the moment. It's again just a black and white pencil drawings. I can do colours, but for some reason I prefer black and white. So I'm working with very soft oil-based pencils, which I actually order from Germany usually, because I can't get them locally. And yeah, I try to mark out first the lighter parts and then work from there and do the shadings. So I usually start very soft, and then I go darker, 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 rather than going from dark to light. You always start with the lighter sort of shading and add colour until you get it right. So I really enjoyed doing this, and again it will be very detailed. I shade first and then I do all the little hairs over the top to really get the detail in. And another thing I usually do, which is also very unusual, I always put the eye in first because I need the connection with the animal.
So did you start with his eye?
Yes. This one's easy, doesn't have eyes.
He doesn't have eyes. Where did you start with?
Probably at the horns. Well, this actually started as a coincidence. I took some photos of a nice bunch of flowers I bought for myself, and the lady said, can you please paint that? So that's how I started painting flowers. I bought the bunch of flowers to paint them, but I was more prepared to paint one flower at a time rather than the whole bunch. But yeah, that's how I ended up doing this. And I like nature, so I like animals, I like flowers because it's constantly changing. They're all different. And that's, yeah, I like doing this. I'm working on another flower piece at the moment, but yeah, that's